Anna Midera, CEO of Łódź Airport. Thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure being with you.
Likewise. Let's dive into our discussion. First of all, congratulations on the new Łódź Airport photovoltaic farm project. Could you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yes, thank you very much that you noticed our idea, our investment. Yes, it's a project that allowed us not to spend money for the investment, but to receive additional advantages in the future. So together, it's not very innovative. Together with our partner that we found on the market, actually we found each other. We are preparing the project of photovoltaics. Our input is airport area, which is difficult to arrange any airport activities on. And the partner will build a photovoltaic farm on this area. This is 13 hectares of the ground. And we think that after 2 years we will receive green energy, 20% of green energy for our energy mix to the airport, and of course receive some money from the renting of the area. And the rest of energy that will be produced at our airport will be sold to our neighborhood, to the enterprise which are surrounding the airport. So there are only advantages, and of course saving money because the cost of energy right now went very, very up. So that's the project that right now we are at the very beginning, we are starting, we are signing the contract.
Okay, so it's at the start.
It's starting now. It's starting right now.
Perfect. So Łódź Airport is posting impressive traffic growth. We are speaking about 79% in February 2024 versus 2019. What's your recipe for success?
Actually, I still believe that the success is ahead of us. My team is very hungry for the success, and you know, the appetite comes with eating, so we are working on the success. Yes, the data and the statistics are very impressive if you look at the percentage. But if you look at the real number of passengers, we are at the very beginning, and we expect to grow year after year much more fast. You ask about the recipe. There are only a couple of ingredients, I would say, for this recipe. It's a consistency, it's good relations with the business, keeping in touch with the business all the time, very good marketing, it's integrated team, positive attitude, and of course, great offer for airlines, which I really encourage to come to us and study the offer, because Ryanair is satisfied with it. So that's, I think, the reason. And you know, during the pandemic time, because we are talking about it, we didn't fall asleep. We tried to keep in touch with all airlines or business. We were organizing lots of online meetings. And additional things was that we applied as a host to organize Routes Europe in 2021. So we were chosen, but you know, because of the pandemic, all those events were postponed. So the Routes event took place 2 years later, so last year in 2023. But we had the chance to communicate, to marketing it within 3 years. So as Łódź was not well known among the airlines and the business, so they had the chance to see what is kind of city Łódź is, what Łódź has to offer, and you know, stuff like that. And then they were invited to our city. So it's also the possibility to touch the real environment and to believe what we were as a team were selling. I mean, talking about the economy and growth. The city is really big. It's the third biggest city in Poland. So we had the opportunity to show everybody what is Łódź about.
That's lovely. And competitive pressures in the aviation industry are an all-time high. especially for regional airports. What strategies does Łódź Airport implement to develop the airport in the upcoming years? And what are your key objectives?
Yeah, our dream is to, of course, the growth is our aim, and of course, diversification. We think if you have lots of business partners, it's better for the company, and the growth might be faster. Of course, it's not easy. What we did during the pandemic, and when the pandemic was ending, I would say, we prepared a special aviation program. We called it LARA, a Local Aviation Recovery Agenda, with the special prices for the airlines. It was prepared for a couple of years, so it's still valid, and especially to encourage them to enter at our airport. And I think right now it was a good idea because, for example, Ryanair, who was our partner, he was interested in it very much, and that's why they implement 3 new destinations in the winter season, which is not happening, usually. And right now they realize that there is a demand for the flights. The load factor is really high, so that's why we are going to cooperate and develop further. So again, I encourage airlines to look at our LARA program because it's still valid. It will not be till the rest all the time. Of course, it was accepted by our supervisor board and all those legal things.
Could you share any ongoing initiatives or projects to enhance passenger experience and operational efficiency in Łódź Airport?
There is not right now much we have to do because our terminal was created for 2 million passengers. We expect 500,000 this year, so we still have time to develop or do something. But anyway, together with our partner, Lagarde Retail, we are just renewing the area, preparing food courts and more shops, the space to be more attractive for passengers. Actually, our airport is really cozy one. When people are arriving, they're so happy that the path is so fast. So right now it's okay. However, sometimes when we have 3 flights simultaneously at the same time, it's getting crowded, but it's usually the problem for this cozy small airports. We have to start thinking about it and also start thinking about developing the parking area too.
What is the biggest challenge for you right now?
The cost. I mean, fixed cost that after the pandemic and when the Ukrainian war started just went up incredibly high. The increase is very visible. It's 40% higher than before the pandemic. Of course, we have more revenues, but they are growing, but not so fast as our fixed costs. So this is the challenge for us. Of course, when the one part of business is developing, there are lots of challenging in different parts. So as I mentioned, for example, parking spaces, it will be necessary for us to develop more space for cars. And other things that enable passengers to feel more comfortable at our airport.
Of course. Inclusivity is critical nowadays. Where does Łódź Airport stand on this topic?
Respect for other people, no matter of the color of the skin, sexuality, the place they work, the job they are doing, the health condition should be just standard, should be the normal way. And I'm even surprised that we are discussing about it as a unique one. For us, in my understanding of this thing, is that diversity is a value for normal everyday life and value for the company, for the environmental company. And my team just treats it as a normal thing. And we take it very serious at the very beginning when we hire people, when we are recruiting. So at the very beginning, we are focusing about and looking at the mind of the person, how the person is, what the philosophy of life is. So I think it just should be the normal thing, and not to focus on it.
Of course, of course. Let's hope that more and more airports will follow your inspiration. Anna Midera, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.